If you ask Loopy and our team, she'll tell you where the best tenderloin is, where you can find the best French fries, fried mush, chicken, or even a burger or a barbecue. So you hear it direct from our team, and they live here, they work here, they've been here. And so that local recommendation is by far the elevation.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shipshe Stories podcast, Tales from the Heart of Amish Country, the show that features the people, business owners, and experiences that make Shipshewana, Indiana, a thriving and vibrant community. As part of the Visitor Center, we're here to help you plan the very best trip to town and guide you to finding the most delicious places to eat, fun events to take part in, and explore off the beaten path. Now, it's only fitting that we kick off this very first episode with the Executive Director of the Shipshewana LaGrange County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Sonya Nash, hello. How are you doing?
Hi, Dorian. I'm doing great. How are things going with you?
Wow, things are going wonderful. We're here hanging out in the Visitor Center.
Yes, we are. It's a great place to be.
It's a beautiful, wonderful place to be. Now, obviously, you've been doing this for some time now.
Sure.
You've been doing Visitor Center, travel, tourism, all this kind of work your whole career.
Sure.
So why Shipshewana?
Oh gosh, Shipshewana is a place that has a sense of environment and a culture filled with people and merchants who love to welcome outsiders. They're just happy to be here. So who wouldn't want to be in a happy place? This community celebrates a lifestyle and a way of life that many today in our nation and our world are kind of hungry for. That authentic experience to connect with real people who worry about school and family and faith and regular day-to-day lives that are just living the American dream. And so I came to Shipshewana about 3 years ago with that mission and vision to celebrate the people here. My passion is to elevate and share what they're doing because I feel it's something that our world needs today. A little bit of love, a little bit of Shipshe.
Exactly. And I talk about it with most people I talk to and interact with. There's that love, that passion, that community, that authenticity. Everyone you encounter here is just so polite, so nice, willing to go the extra mile. And no matter if it's at the Blue Gate or the flea market or the little Amish cottage shops you see throughout town, it's just everyone's so happy and willing to just chat with you.
I find when I talk with visitors, their number one comment to me, first of all, I'm always amazed that people I run into have been here. I travel to conferences, I've been all over the country and the world, and inevitably when people say, well, what do you do? Where are you from? Oh, I'm from this small town called Shipshewana. Inevitably, 75-80% of the time, they have been to this place. And I find it amazing. Their number one thing they say to me is that I had the most amazing memories from that location. So then I always say, well, what is it that you find memorable? What is it? They get a feeling when you drive into this town. I come here every day of the week. I get this feeling when you get close. It's almost like you get a different sense of environment. You can almost breathe simpler. The serenity of the vistas between the horses and the cows and the sunrise up over the cornfields to the clip-clop of the buggies to the bicycle pedaling with the little adorable kids. You just get a feeling this place is different and it sticks with people. And that's what I notice.
Yeah, exactly. We get visitors from, from Chicago, from Indianapolis, from Detroit. We have visitors that come into the visitor center that are speaking in a different dialect, a different language. And I've heard, Loopy, Sandy, and Judy talking to them, and it's like, we're from Germany. We've come all this way just to be in Shipshewana, and that's incredible to me.
Well, it is, because people are interested in finding that authentic experience where they get to meet people. This culture and this lifestyle is very genuine. We are not here to make fun of or hide or over-elevate anyone who doesn't want to be communicated about. And so I always get asked, how engaged are the Amish with your office? And do they agree? Do they like having visitors? The Amish faith and the Amish culture and the English merchants are the most open and welcoming to everyone who steps in these doors, whether they be from a different religion, a different demographic, a different lifestyle. They are just as that. They want to meet people. They're fun, friendly people. Now, of course, every society has different groups, but we curate and approve and get permission from any of the Amish businesses that are on the Off the Beaten Path Trail, for example. They've all said, yes, we welcome visitors. We made sure and said, now, this means different times of the day. This means different cultures, different lifestyles. Are you okay with that? And all of them, astoundingly, 120 Amish businesses said yes. So they are interested in welcoming people from all over.
Yeah, and 120 cottage shops, off the beaten path, many restaurants, many things to do. So let's really get into the things to do here.
Oh, this is the fun part.
I love your spiel. I love you telling people where to go, what to do, the events to see, the places to eat. So we're not going to pick favorites.
Sure.
We don't favoritism. But if you were to kind of curate some things, some visitors coming into town, maybe never been here before, what would you say to them?
Well, so the number one question we usually ask is, what are their interests and their passions? What made them come here? If they're interested in furniture making, for example, the Amish furniture crafters excel at high quality handmade goods. And whether it be the Amish chair gentleman who makes literally 2,000 chairs for dining room tables a day, to the Amish table maker who is literally 2 miles down the road from him on a gravel road where you pass the horses and the cows before you get there. And so we send people out to find their Amish furniture. This is especially true in the summer when the housewives are thinking about the holiday preparation. So at the same time, then, I usually try to find out, are you looking for a farm experience? Maybe you want to pet a bison or feed a cow. Maybe you want to take a horse-drawn buggy ride. So those are always some very favorite fun locations. And of course, you can't forget the food. We're kind of known for amazing food here, and people love. So I oftentimes start them out with, well, are you hungry? Because if so, there's a special today at Ben's Pretzels on the jumbo pretzels, or you're going to want to get a birthday cake latte at the coffee shop, or save room for the raspberry cream pie at the Blue Gate. So I always have tips on food. It's just what I do.
Yeah. And everyone's always bringing in food here. And there's always food at the visitor center.
Yes.
There's always food. And you mentioned, everything is kind of close knit. You can go just 2 miles down there, find a furniture shop. You can literally walk anywhere in town, the downtown area, and go find food, go find decor, go find, heck, you can even go to the flea market.
The flea market for bargains, quilt fabric, hardware. And so we get a lot of men who like to go to the old-fashioned Yoder's Hardware. It's just literally across the parking lot from our visitor center. But how many today, there aren't these old-fashioned type of hardwares with the personal concierge service of the shopkeepers who literally will help you? And I can't tell you how many times I've said, I need to find a screw, like that, I hang something at the visitor center, or this is broken. And the very nice people, usually an older gentleman, will take me down the aisle and find the one in the bin and makes it all work. But a lot of men like to go to the hardware and do that, and they can easily step back in time while their women are shopping for the clothes and the shoes and the fabric at Yoder's department store, which is just across the hallway. So that's kind of what's fun here too. Is there something really for everyone?
There is literally something for everybody. I mean, I've been here, some time, but before I even got here, I want to talk back to, you mentioned people from out of state, out of country have heard of Shipshewana. Even I knew of Shipshewana.
See?
Like I had old friends of mine who were like, you have to go check out Shipshewana. You need to go to the flea market. You need to go get a Ben's Pretzels or JoJo's Pretzels. You need to go eat at an Amish home, which you took me for actually the first time.
Sure, we did. That's an exceptional experience. So the Amish homes are all certified by the health board, but they're not like a regular restaurant where you can just pop in. You need to make reservations in advance. And we encourage visitors, they can call the visitor center and get a list, stop in and pick it up when they're here. One of my tips I usually suggest is, if you want to do that, to try to call in advance, figure out your journey here, whatever days, weeks, whatever time you have here. If you really want to have the in-home experience, maybe ask and call them first. Now, here's a tip. You're going to play phone tag, because these folks do not have phones in their home. They literally are in a phone booth at the end of the gravel road. And so you call, you leave a message, they'll call you back, but it might be a day, and then they'll call you back. So always leave a cell phone. Never ignore a strange number, because otherwise you'll play Amish phone tag forever. And then you can make your personal reservation. They welcome 2, 4, 6 people, but they excel at 80 or 100 people. Do you know 80 or 100 people, Dorian? Maybe you could bring them. They would do that.
I know lots of people, but we'll see what happens.
There you go.
The amount of people I've met here, I can add them to the list.
There you go. Everyone's welcome.
It's a unique experience. The whole town is a unique, authentic experience. And I want to talk more about you, Sonya. You mentioned at the beginning, why Shipshewana?
Mm-hmm.
So people are coming into town. Is there something that what is like the most number one thing they seem to ask for? Is there something, a big question you get?
Well, sure. So oftentimes we have people who do want to meet people and business owners. And so our Off the Beaten Path Trail is our number one requested activity. This is where you travel on the scenic route. It's a curated route around almost 100 miles, connecting 5 towns in LaGrange County. And the audio tour is free of charge, and it's celebrating the history of our county while you go from place to place. But along that is that 120 Amish cottage shop map and the 80 barn quilts. Those are all free stops. And so most people want to come and explore on their own in a safe environment, knowing that someone has driven this. You're not going to take me down some road that I'm never going to find my way out. It's all been curated and designed and set up for visitors to do. And that Off the Beaten Path Trail is by far top. Of course, the Blue Gate Performing Arts Center, especially now, everybody's coming in for their big name artists, whether it be Jay Leno or ZZ Top or Travis Tritt or Trace Atkins or the latest country or gospel group. They have such a large cachet of concerts that oftentimes they'll say into the visitor center, I've got tickets and I have a room in a hotel right here in town, but now I need to fill in my time before and after. What do you suggest I do? And then that's when we recommend and find out their passions and start diving into the opportunities.
Yes, exactly. The visitor center is here to fill in your day. Without us, let us be your guide. Let us be the people you come to make sure your itinerary is full.
Well, so we're manned by locals. And so the locals know what they love. They'll give you, if you ask Loopy and our team, she'll tell you where the best tenderloin is, where you can find the best French fries, fried mush, chicken, or even a burger or a barbecue. So you hear it direct from our team, and they live here, they work here, they've been here. And so that local recommendation is by far the elevation. We have excellent information online and in our travel guide, and people can search Google and ask AI, of course, for tips as well. But that really is the distinguishing feature here of the visitor center, was where you hear from the people who live here.
Exactly. And I hear Loopy talk every single day.
Yes, you do. Your office is right there. So she does an excellent job. Visitors just have a ball just meeting her. So if any listeners come in and shake your hand and say hello. If nothing else, just to meet Loopy. Then you'll know you've been to Shipshewana.
No, you're not lying. Loopy is great. The whole team here is great. Everyone you meet in Shipshewana is just authentically themselves. And that's what you get the passion in their voice, the passion in their craft. Come to the visitor center. You can see all the little shops and decor and things we have lined up on the shelves and units. You can go out. We even have merch you can buy.
So yeah, we set up the visitor center to give an example of some of the products that are found in the cottage industries as inspiration, so that those people who see the amazing Amish made toys that are just, the tractor is just so intricate and detailed, and it's all made by Amish. A lot of them young Amish youth, built in a workshop south of town, about 6-7 miles, down a country gravel road. And you can go and watch them through the window, make the toys, buy direct. And so by seeing them here in the visitor center, then people are like, oh, I have a birthday coming up from our nephew. Christmas is coming up. I need to find those toys. Because where else can you find handmade Amish toys direct and buy it from the maker? Here in Shipshewana, you can.
Exactly. Now, Sonya, I want to ask you, do you have a favorite thing that you like about working in Shipshewana?
Oh my gosh. Well, so every day is a different day here. There are so many different activities and exciting things that we're working on. So what I enjoy the most is the future. We have some amazing concepts. The Straw Bale Art Trail was new last year, and we're expanding that. We've got a new ag trail and an ag tour that we're working on. Have you heard of an Oreo cow, Dorian?
Well, you told me earlier, but yes, when I got here, I had no idea.
An Oreo cow, they're black on each end, but they have a big white stripe in the middle. And we have an Oreo cow a grower, a farm here in LaGrange County. So we're looking forward to celebrating our agriculture stories and history in LaGrange County, celebrating the produce farms and the markets. We even have a barn tour coming, a historic barn tour in September. So there's always something new, and I always have lots of new ideas. So who knows what the future will bring here, but that's what is most enjoyable.
She is a woman of many ideas, endless and creative, wonderful ideas to help elevate Shipshewana and LaGrange County as a whole. Sonya, you're an absolute pleasure.
Well, thank you, Dorian. It's my pleasure. I will say the one thing that I have not done yet while I've been here is gone canoeing on the Pigeon River. Yes. I don't know if you've gone yet, but that is on my wish list this summer. They just opened up Monday of this week. And so that is still on my bucket list. So if you ask me an alternative question of what haven't you done yet, that's what I haven't done yet. So maybe later on in the year, we can have another conversation and I'll catch you all up about paddling the Pigeon River.
The Pigeon River. We could shoot some video of that too.
Oh, there you go. I don't know if you want to. I don't know that I'll be skilled at it.
Well, skilled, unskilled, it's fun. And the people there at the Mongo Trading Place are there to help you and guide you.
They will. They're very excellent. They have different levels, which she told me. They have different levels of paddling. So they have a shorter run that I said, okay, that's like the non-athletic route.
The green route.
Yeah. Yes. So I might be doing that one versus the 15-mile day journey paddling route, which only happens on Saturdays. So that might not be for me, but that's okay.
But there's still many things to do out there. You can go see some otter. You can see the river otter. There's bird watching. There's
sand cranes. There's turkeys. There's trout fishing. Trout fishing over the dams and into the river is extremely popular. Yes. There's hiking trails. All of that amazing outdoor experience that families and people really enjoy.
It's a wonderful town. It's a wonderful place to say. Is there anything else you'd like to leave the wonderful people with?
We'd like to welcome you to Shipshewana. Our door is open here on the Visitor Center Monday through Friday, but if I'm around, I'd be happy to talk to any visitor at any time. You can call or text. My door is open to our team and to our partners and to our visitors. And we have a culture here where our staff is willing to help you. And we would suggest it could be your first place to call as you plan your trip here, as it gives you a lot of those insights to have you have the best experience possible.
Exactly. You want to learn more, visit shipshewana.org is the place to go. Thank you, Sonya, very much.
Thank you, Dorian. Have a great day.